I had a thought as well while we were gone. So I had a vision of a perfect world, and in that world, I could probably afford the tough horse in that world. I'd probably stopped at least one of the people running away with my dollars. In that perfect world, Adel almost called him Adele, not as a joke, just because I'd done it too many times. He was gonna ride straight down the middle of the map, and all the enemies would leap out from the hiding places, and they'd go for him, and he'd vantage every one of them. He'd just parry every guy, and they'd just bulwark every single enemy, and he'd be equipped with the harpoon. So when they jumped out, he'd injure just everyone. He'd just injure the whole field. Now, there are some problems with this immediately. One of them is that I gave the harpoon to the lady, and the lady's gone away, and she's taken the harpoon. I don't know why she wants it, because she can't use a harpoon. She can only use orbs. But you know, it's the vision I had. You gotta take omens where we find them. I think he's gonna be a good choice for this horse right now. Everyone's talking about Leon. It's all Leon. The Leon fever's sweeping the nation. No one's talking about Adel, and that's a shame. You know what? I don't know if Origins in my Discord. I'm pretty sure I haven't invited Origin. I'll have to remember to do that. We do a weekly show.
Oh, there, that's what's her face. She'll be fine. There's only 47% chance to hit. You activated my trap card! The mage might kill her.
The mage might kill her.
I'm just gonna have to replay the turn. It's fine, she'll dodge. Nope. Of course! Of course.
No!
Oh my god. And the game was like, what if the RNG said no? Like, okay. At least.
I like that when something horrible happens, we cut to black and it says Fire Emblem 4. Oops.
Oops.
We do 2 separate
I'm gonna go beat up your mother.
Ma, I'm home! Hey, Ma! How's Serenity doing?
Oh, she is called Ma as well, that's great.
Ma! Hey,
Yo,
Ma!
going to the next room here, there's a copy of Timber Maniacs.
What?
There's a copy of Timber Maniacs. Is that on the table over there?
The other, so yeah.
You thought they were Timber Maniacs, you idiot!
You idiot!
You fool! We do 3 separate weekly shows right now. Don't get the exit chest. That's not a good chest. That's a bad chest.
Yeah, you'll want to escape life as you're doing it, because holy shit.
Maybe fire.
Well,
maybe
we're gonna escape life soon.
Maybe he's weak to fire, who knows?
I think they got rid of that in the Pixel remaster.
They got rid of the turtle that wipes your whole squad easily.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see why they made that change.
Me too.
Oh, it did more damage.
Oh. Oh my god!
That's
Crit
an
for
issue
exact
right there.
damage.
What if
Exactly.
this final fire spell is exactly enough? It could happen.
Fire!
Fire! 23 damage.
Hey, no, he's just gonna miss me. Oh, it's fine, we got 2 health. We got 1 spell left.
One more
This is
than
it.
One shot!
He's weak to fire.
Come on, buddy!
Get him!
Ah!
Oh, 90 damage.
Not quite. Every game should have a turtle that just easily wipes your whole team.
Back here. Oh.
Well,
That's Final Fantasy 2!
round 2. If you don't know, I'm also on like a lot of other people's Twitch channels. I could, I have my own Twitch channel, and I mostly just guest on other people. I hadn't done a lot of solo streams recently. I'm kind of just a stream with friends guy now. A thing happened, and I just want to be around friends as much as possible. Anyway, it's time for some Kroll Brothers. I see your Kroll Brothers shining through. Difficulty E. Now, we didn't hire Volo, and that might be a mistake, because Volo's very good, but we shouldn't need a Volo for this. We got a Dean. You got a Dean. Do you need a Volo? I mean, he is like a level 3 Dean. Now, Reese and Ward can't go on the bonus maps. It's not allowed. It's fine though. We got Elba. Sherlock, you can go at the back. I was real mean to Sherlock last time, and it's like he didn't deserve it. I'm sorry, Dean. I'll just straight up say it. I'm sorry, Dean. Should have been at least a little bit less rude. Not Dean. Sherlock. Dean deserves it. Dean missed a lot. It's Griff and Graff. I don't think I mentioned that they were called Griff and Graff. I made a mental note to it, but then the time came to improvise the scene, and it just completely slipped my mind. So the format that I've decided on for these is I just record myself wittering over the video game, and sometimes not wittering over the video game. Most of the cutscenes I was just sitting very quietly and just reading the text, and we can't be doing that. It's Griff and Graff. We gotta defeat or capture them. I was gonna say another thing and I completely forgotten it. Sherlock, you can't even reach to shoot that guy because I put him in the wrong spawn point. Unbelievable. What bad unit? They all got pitchforks. They all got fox. This is gonna work. I can sense it. I can see a beautiful future where every single person who comes in just gets repelled. It's gonna happen. You have to manifest it. You see where you get us with all those negative whiffs. Okay, well that's a poor start, but we're gonna get there. Now the boy can't do anything about it, but the guy won't hit him because he's rubbish. See? This is where it comes in. This is the vantage. This is where we start vantaging. Every guy is gonna just get vantaged. I think there's bandits hiding in the trees over there. Doesn't matter. They're gonna get vantaged. Also, everyone has to go all the way around and across this, except for your boy Axel, who just walks across the water because he's a pirate, and pirates can do that. I do like how in Fire Emblem, not that this is Fire Emblem, completely legally distinct franchise of its own. But I do like that in... Oh, Dean, you're one step too slow. I feel like Leon should probably go where Adel goes. They do have a skill, I think. That means that... Yeah. They both have supporter. They only got to be within 3 hexes. Can we get there? We can get to 4 hexes. That's basically the same number. Axel, just sneak around here. Just deal with some of these guys. That seems like a fair use of Axel. He has a lot more stuff to do on a lot of the maps, but not on this one. I'm sorry, I've like said half of all the things that I've been trying to say. Excuse me, motherfucker? Oh, he's throwing stuff. Well, you can't. There's nothing you can do with the throw stuff. That's just cheating. Advantage? That's what we're talking about. Now I'm free to move on down because they've all gone. Except for the guys hiding in the trees. Advantage? They hadn't all gone. That was just a lie. Didn't mean to lie to you, but I have just told an egregious lie. Yeah, the format's just... I just do it like one of the Let's Plays of old. And then I just give it a once over. Cut out the bits where I'm like literally not saying anything. I'm not going to take this particularly seriously, by the way. I'm sorry about you know, if you're just here for the story and you don't want the inane wittering, there's nothing I can do for you. I'm pure inane wittering. That's my man. It's my main stat. Do you think Sherlock and Axel have that actually? I'm sure they'll be fine. What level are they? That'd give you some insight. They're level 7. That's not bad. There is these bosses, by the way, wildly dangerous compared to the rest of the guys. They have moves. He has desperation. I didn't know he had so many skills. Now supporter's an issue as well. They have supporter on each other. There is a thing we can do about that. We're not without sauce there. We got something. I mean, you shouldn't need to deathmatch. You know, Dean could finish that easily, but we're just gonna go for the regular attack with Axel, just to put him in supporter range of his bud. They're such good friends, the Christmas Cavaliers. Only one of them has a horse right now. They have to share a horse. That's the state of affairs the army's in. It's not. We're not doing great. But the horse was important for my vision. Please don't. Thank you. I should have been more confident there. I think I could have repelled the arrow more easily if I just said, "You won't hit me, you rubbish. You don't know how to hit with your things." It's Dean time. 85% to Dean him. He just got Deaned. I know this isn't the stuff that the people want. Everyone wants to see those pirates. Everyone's asking me how the pirates. No one's asking. I can watch my good videos. Got like once every blue moon. The algorithm picks something up and it gets like 1,000 views. It's not. There's people out there who want to see the pirates and who get excited when I do one, and I understand that, and I'm thankful for that. That's cool. I'm glad people sometimes are picking up what I'm putting down, but you know, sometimes you need something a bit less formal, a bit less effortful. And I did. I was like completely out of practice. I was like opening OBS, not OBS, DaVinci, of course. That's what the pros use. And I was just being like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to start anymore. I've forgotten everything. I don't know how to make a video anymore. What even is a video? Okay, well, he's done a pretty good job of... Stop throwing those. Did that guy just come in? They probably just came in. I don't know if they move. I don't think they move unless they get shot. But we really want to hit this guy first, I believe. Can I run this guy over? Wouldn't actually do that much damage. And it's only 65% hit. You know what? We could even stay within supporter range and just go to here. And stab this guy. That'd be okay. That's a move we could make. That's allowed. Spear skill grew to 6. He's doing good. He don't get any kills. Hey guy. Oh, I guess he is allowed to ambush me. I thought Vantage, but apparently not. No Vantage for me. That's a wind knife. It does wind. Plus 2 damage from the wind. You hate to see it. All this damage is hitting the horse as well. That poor creature. Can we de-wind? Can I remove the wind? I'm pretty sure Dean can remove the wind next turn. Oh, the lady who's got the aim move. Probably pretty good at removing a wind. That guy didn't have a juice, right? He ain't got no juice. He's on the way out. So this is mission 1-2. After each mission, there seem to be 2 bonus missions. This should just one-shot, right? No? Dean. Well, I mean, there's always the nuclear option. It's not a bad nuclear option. That is quite a lot of damage. 70% hit chance? I think we get rid of him. Throw a guy, he does have a melee weapon as well. He could just go for my archer there. That would be a bit of a problem. Okay, Leon, you're not allowed to lose? That would be extremely embarrassing. You have a 70% hit chance and also do damage, and he doesn't do damage. He's gonna survive this. We're gonna miss 5 times in a row. It's fine, we didn't miss 5 times in a row. At least we've got that going for us. We only missed 4 times with 70% hit chance. We had 70% hit chance and we missed 4 times in a row. Well, not in a row. 3 times in a row, and then 1 more time. Advantage? That's what we like to see. I can't move and aim, right? 60% isn't bad. Oh, Dean could actually desperation him now. And I am a little I am feeling a little It's only a 70 though. It's fine. Dean doesn't respect the amount of damage this guy can output even if he misses. And he didn't miss. For the first time ever. Good job, Dean. I was gonna give this is fine. Oh, he's meleeing me. An interesting decision. He could have thrown a thing and I wouldn't have been able to counter. And then we said he won't get no kills. I didn't give Leon another juice. I was gonna give Leon another juice. Good thing Leon's got robust, actually. Because he could have got wounded real easily from that. I don't want him to go too far from his boy. What's going on over here? Let's let the enemy make the first move. I think that guy will hit Axel. He might hit Axel. Oh, they do start spawning bit. Oh, never mind. Axel has hide. He can't see me anymore. Really? So rude. Okay, go here. That's 2 tells, right? This would be 3. Just wanted a gap so I could shoot this man. That's all I wanted the whole time. And then someone can finish him off. It could be Dean. As a treat. That guy just stood still. I don't know what he's doing down there. Tired of sitting around, but Griff says it's sitting around time. I'm sorry. Don't know what to tell you. That's the move. We don't have the move AI. We have the stand AI. I'll tell you what I should do for my first attack. Let's finish that guy. Might need to trade a juice onto Leon. I did. Wait, no, you still have the bag full of juice. She's just came with enough juice for the whole class, I remember. The portraits are a little bit not great. Sorry, so we talked about the people with their eyes different shapes and too far apart. For example, what's going on with those eyes? Like, why are your eyes like that, Albert? The right eye is just a little long and a little, it's kind of slid over a bit. I don't know what's going on there. Only Albert knows, and he's not telling. It's Dean time. Dean does have the counter-attack move, which means if he gets hit, the damage he takes gives him a chance to... He has a special counter-attack that he can only do from taking damage. This guy. Hit times 2. Wait, when X is equipped, may counter with hit times 2 and attack plus damage taken. Activation rate damage taken times 3. How much health have you got? Dean, I did a thing where I had Dean get hit really, really hard by a boss because I saw that he could survive, and I didn't know what the trigger chance would be on desperation. But I was like, even if the guy hits Dean and this doesn't trigger, not desperation, vengeful, and it doesn't trigger, I can just dogpile him. And if it does trigger, the damage is going to be insane. And it did trigger and the damage was insane, and I was very happy. In hindsight, this move was actually straight bitten from another YouTuber. Check out A Clash of Fire and Ice here, explaining what I'm trying to explain a lot better. We'll get to this level further down the line, by the way.
I can use our pseudo enemy phase strategy. In this case, the boss is going to attack, and then Dean is going to activate his skill Vengeful, which has a damage taken times 3% chance to attack even when you've taken damage. And it adds the damage taken to the might of that attack. and that allows Dean to instantly one-hit KO this boss and pick up a level up from it.
And what a level! You know what? I'm so confident Sherlock's gonna hit these 30. No, he's not gonna hit those 38s. I don't know at what point in the accuracy. Oh, never mind. I thought he got more accuracy when he didn't double shot. Apparently, that's not how it goes. 49? That's not great. That's not great, Axel. I'm sure you got this though. Not quite. Oh, he hit the 10 though. That makes sense. I know about math. I know that makes sense. That's fine. That's allowed. You know, we got one. I had a feeling that would come in, but Sherlock's better at dodging than Axel. And he had a 10% hit on Axel. So I wasn't too afraid. You do have the bag of juice. Should I juice up Leon? Or should we just have him like kill the archer who's not doing nothing? Why can you move to? I don't know if they move until... They might move if you go into their range, is what I'm thinking, and that might be an issue. Yeah, again, the spear's getting a little damaged. There is a chance when you instead of them having like a set amount of uses, I mean, they do have a set amount of durability. It's down 5, we get a save. But once they start getting low, there's a chance every attack that they'll break, and it's a small chance, but I've had it happen. I did know that guy was coming, which is why I was a little worried about this situation over here. 2 47s? He got missed twice, right? That's Sherlock we're talking about. He's too smart for that. If he hits this 49 though, that guy's dead. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Can you come out and hit me if I go there? You can hit in the shoal. At the low price, they are allowed to hit. That can't have been a whole 10% chance. Okay, this guy's the best guy ever. He's the best random pitchfork-armed rogue the world has ever seen. It's a little bit ludicrous. I didn't realize he was fucking the John Wick of pitchfork-armed rabble. Come on, Sherlock, take him out. Don't think he could have taken him out if they'd have both hit, but, you know, didn't go well. It's fine, we got the turn 5 save, nothing bad can happen. Really? You're gonna do me like that? Oh yeah, Eddie's turn, yeah, that's fine. You can kill this man. I mean, you can't kill him right now, but you can get on that. I do need him to not be in the way anymore. So you don't even do any damage. Get out of the way. I think it's armor piercing damage, so it can, if he has at least 1 point of strength, it isn't that he can't hurt me. Do you want the horse? Not yet. Rude? Boys are having a rough time, but I don't know, they started turning it around, I think. They've kind of dodged every attack and hit every attack of their own for a little while. Not that I'm mad. I'm never on. That's an important factor of me. That's a hit. Now I do need to get to the boy with a turn to spend. Is this less accurate? That is less accurate, and we do really need this pickpocket to go away. Beautiful. I'm glad to see it. These side missions, by the way, the videos will probably be a little shorter than... We had a save point. I'm not scared. What'll happen is if he comes at me, I'll vantage. And then what's he gonna do? Nothing. Leon, get him. 67? We don't even look at the hit chance. We just trust that they'll do it. You gotta trust the man. Don't trust the enemy, man. It is a precarious situation actually over here. I don't need pulverize. Pulverize is great. It just does double damage. Oh yeah, you don't get defense or whatever. It's like desperation but better. But I mean, it doesn't give you a hit chance, and that would be really nice. Does it give you a hit chance? I assume it doesn't. It didn't say it did. Yeah, the double damage, unnecessary. We just need any hit. I'll do it. Didn't get experience. Sometimes he steals the items of the guy he kills. And that's always nice. And sometimes Dean just bodies him in. Excuse me, Sherlock? Your bow's gonna break? Sherlock, you haven't hit anyone yet. Are you sure you're gonna break your bow before you get your first hit? He's got a couple of hits. Please don't break your bow. I need that. I need that to shoot arrows. How is his bow breaking? That's not what you want to see. Dean might as well take a kill here. Actually, Dean, you would be really good against the bosses. That guy hasn't gone. He's gonna go last in the entire turn. So I don't know if he's gonna move or not. 76? Okay, he ended. Now here's what we want. It's fine because he'll vantage. If I throw a thing at him, does that count? Probably need to engage him in combat. If we do this one, in the tree over here. The thing happens. These fools will believe anything you tell them. Red injured. I told you about the fabled red injury. So much blood. Came out in a perfect cross shape and floated above his head. That's Sylvis. Every time a character shows up, I'm looking at their eyes. Sylvie's ruined the game for me. Actual Sylvie has ruined fake Sylvie. You don't know Sylvie, huh? She's one of the channels that I guest on. We do Let's Plays. Well, we do Twitch streams. I just talk in the background while Sylvie plays Final Fantasy VIII for the second time, even though Sylvie despises Final Fantasy VIII. As you know, I'm kind of a Final Fantasy VIII expert. We got a couple videos on that. You can't go up the stairs, but in the other room, there's an old issue of Timber Maniacs here that you can read to not. You rube. You absolute idiot. You thought there was an issue of Timber Maniacs there. I want to do a third one. Just because in the second one I got all my friends involved and it was like really fun. I got everyone to voice act. Now, it gets a bit oh, really? I was hoping he wouldn't be in range. Vantage just failed? Don't get hit. Thank you. Now, can Dean get in there? Because if Dean can just solo this guy, that will help me out a lot. He doesn't have his supporter bonus anymore, and he doesn't have counter. If Dean can land this, 56, and if he can't, it's a pretty good chance he'll counter. It's a 48% chance he'll counter. And that counter would do 36 damage. Like, we gotta roll those bones sometimes. What are you doing if you're not rolling dice in this world? Dean versus Graf. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna lose? Give him quiet. Don't read donations. I've read too many donations. Okay, counter. I notice he's not doing it. That's not the end of the world. It's bad. Don't get me wrong. It's really bad. It's not literally the end of the world. We'll get this guy out of the way. That we can just do. That's just allowed. Dean might have to leave soon. Do have Leon. Leon's not gonna make it in time. Leon's gonna kill this guy instead. Because it's gonna take him too long to walk over there and there's a man in the way. That's a level up. That's the first level up of the game. What do you think we're gonna get? How many stats? 5 stats? 7 stats? Are there even 7 stats? We got 1 point of HP. No weapon skill. Okay. Dean, no more messing around, bud. Okay, he's doing Desperation to boost his own hit chance to 56. Dodge this? Of course not. Vengeance? No Vengeance. Adept, though. And an injury. He's got no weapon equipped. I can't get there, though. Sherlock can get there next turn. And he doesn't need to be here anyway. What's he adding? Wait, no, Dean can just... Wait, Dean can't Desperation him anymore because he's unequipped his weapon. I do need Sherlock to finish this. That would actually really help me out a lot. He is gonna... I assume the boss is gonna go first. It'd be weird if the boss didn't go first. So... Sherlock's gonna run all the way down and double shot him. I don't know if he can double shot. I don't know what triggers Sherlock's ability to double shot, if I'm completely honest. Sometimes he can double shot. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. And in the meantime, Axel's gonna kill this man, and he won't get XP, but he might steal his item, and that'd be cool. Didn't hit. You win some, you lose frequently. That's the way it goes in this world. The only way to stack the deck is to keep rolling those dice.
The precarious world.
Who are you? He has coins. They're only little coins. All right, it's time. You have a 57. That's not a great shot. I can't Desperation him because he doesn't have a weapon equipped. 65, that's better. It's gotta be Dean. If I fail, he's gonna re-equip his weapon and then Dean has to dodge. But if... It's the same situation if Sherlock misses. The only alternative is I retreat, but I'm retreating through woods, and he's following me through woods and we have the same movement. So he's just gonna follow me and he's just gonna... It's gonna initiate the same situation. It's gotta be Dean. Let's go. It's gotta be Dean. No one but Dean. Gamers love Dean. The gamers adore Dean. Everyone's saying it now. I'm starting to understand the hype. Level up for Dean? Level up for Dean. Give a lot of experience, those boys. Dean actually got strength. I guess it starts with a lot of X skill. I think he needs a certain amount of X skill to promote. Shouldn't be too tricky. Part of the reason the gamers love Dean is because he's so easy to get his promotion. We did the thing. We got the guys. I might just summarize this one again. I don't know what they're gonna say. It is kind of a shame that you couldn't hear the ice cream van and the recording. Although I don't think it would have pleased the peasants who were talking about all the friends and family who died. But you know, you can't worry about every peasant in this world. That's why we're lords. We don't have to worry about every peasant. They just come with the land, right? They just... I don't know what peasants do. They just grow in the fields overnight. Ah, don't worry about it. We got a bounty. And since we saw that scene, we also have Sylvis as a recruitable mercenary. Sylvis is kind of good. Sylvis is another bow user. People talk shit about bow users in Fire Emblem, and honestly, the main problem with bow users in Fire Emblem is and always has been, they just give them dog shit stats. If you give a bow user decent stats, that can normally operate. You can at least engineer situations for him to operate in. But people talk shit about the bow users, but Sylvis is pretty good. You're gonna see some numbers. Although she is quite slow, she does have trouble getting over to where the fight is. But other than that, she's another aim person as well, so she ideally wants to just be standing. She has another skill even for standing still and just shooting people. Oh, hey, we get to see the Duke. New friend. You're gonna love him. I was thinking of the king. That's a different person. This is just the Duke. It's Roswick. Look at that mustache. It's Valiant. Don't rest great, because all the horses got nicked, didn't it? It's fine, we found a new horse. I was going to trade it off to the lady at the end of the day, because horses in this game take damage when you take damage. The horse you're riding on also takes damage. If they take too much damage, they'll die, and then you won't have a horse anymore. You have to walk around, and then you'll get tired. But, if the lady, the crossbow lady, the lady who owns a gun, who we know, who's our friend, she has a special skill that heals the horse. She has one to swap horses with people, so she could just steal the horse from Adel. And she has a second one that heals that horse over time. Like in between maps, the horse just grows back. She can grow horses back, and that's a pretty useful skill. Because I don't think there's another way to heal a horse. Yeah, this is the Majesty. That's who I was thinking of. Look at that, the handsome chap. Look at those triangles. I feel like I got so many stupid words I need to get out of my mouth, and they've all got to come out at once, and it just doesn't quite work out, and the sentences don't quite work, and sometimes it goes too fast, and sometimes I just freeze up, and I'd spend several minutes completely silent, and then I have to edit that out, and then voice in what happened afterwards. What a rustic lad. What a lad. Hey, I've noticed you're all 12. Is that normal? Except for what? You doing a betray? You kids doing a betray over there? These kids these days with the tic-tac dances and the handing sin on over to the Empire. They're always doing it. Please don't say my dad's bad. Muzzle this backing his boorish speech and I can't even tell what he's saying. He's too rustic. I don't know if this man has the net worth to talk to me. Wonder if there were meant to be any form of accent. Hard to tell. We are working with the translation. As far as I can tell, though, the translations, the fan translations for Fire Emblem games, and not that this is a Fire Emblem game, that is Dracula. It's a very Dracula coded to cape. You got that nice cape. I didn't realize it was Halloween. Yeah, the fan translations tend to be better than the actual translations, as far as I'm aware. I don't know about the modern ones, although to be honest, couldn't care less. The modern ones, modern Fire Emblem games, too anime. I'm just like, I'm 30, sorry. It's not gonna work out. That was my reaction to seeing Friday Night Funkin' for the first time. Too old? It doesn't make sense anymore, I'm sorry. Maybe if I was 12 when I'd first seen this, I'd understand, but I'm too world weary. I've developed that 1,000-yard stare. Looking at this, it's just visual noise. This isn't music, it's just noise. It's literally just noises. It's fine. I'm not that old, but I can do it pretty good. I can channel that energy pretty well. Of an ancient being. Now, I genuinely... The only, like, Nintendo property I've ever been particularly interested in, other than Advance Wars, which was Fire, is Fire Emblem. Probably up until, like, the... Awakening? Up until, like, Awakening, I was into Fire Emblem, and then Awakening came out, and it was a little bit anime there. Also, just quite bad. It's just a bad video game. Don't tell Sylvie and Origin I said that. I think they like that one. And it just gets worse after that. I think they agree with that. I think they both like Engage, and Engage is still too anime. I can't stand the noises the characters make. I have played through one anime game. Not counting like Final Fantasies and stuff. One like proper anime game. I played through Reciteer and Item Shop Tale. It was like one of the first things I got on Steam somehow. I don't remember where I got it from. I had to turn off all character sounds because I just couldn't. I can't deal with anime sounds. You can't make anime noises at me. We're just not going to be friends if you do that. You run a little shop and people come in and they're like, please buy my bread, I'm so poor. And you're like, I'm not gonna buy your bread. Why do you keep coming here? It's a good game. You know, in the first take of the first video I was talking about people selling bread. I don't know why it keeps coming up. Who's selling me bread? Why are we going to the bread store? I'm sorry if I skip one of the text box really fast. That means I've been hanging on one text box for long enough that it's about to skip it, and I like click at the same time it's skipping it. So the next one is only going to come up for a fraction of a second. That's just the way it goes when the text boxes just sometimes decide to skip themselves. She's got no legs. It's Azurna. She's got my harpoon, though. She took that with her. Actually, does she have it? She might not come back with it. That might just be gone. I might have just given my harpoon to a lady and she stole it. Ran off with it. I noticed when I was prepping for this, Tiana's got the bad eyes. Check out. You look at the portrait, it's like, that's a good portrait. She's got a lot of little orbs. I like the orbs. She's got purple hair. That's nice. She's got a bandana on, like the Karate Kid. I like the Karate Kid. And then you kind of measure the distance of the eyes from the nose, and you realize one of them is not like the other. I'm sorry. I haven't been. I don't. The boys are talking, and I'm just going. At least I was, when I started this, I was like, I cannot just be quiet during the cutscenes. And you know what? That didn't come to pass. That did not happen. Happy to see it. I think with Dean, I should be risking desperation on enemies that will, like, definitely die more often. Because he does still have the counter skill. And if they hit him for more damage, it just means there's more chance of him hitting him back really hard. And also, a lot of the time we can heal him back up. It's not like we can give Dean a juice, and then he can just drink his juice if he rolling too many dice goes wrong. Maybe using Dean to like immediately chunk 3/4 of someone's health rather than just get the last hit is also good. Thinking about Dean a lot. I just know that people love Dean so much. I want to make Dean work. The lady bring the harpoon back. So happy to see it. Durability F. Also, can I even equip it on? You can. But you don't have enough skill to equip it. You don't have 4. What? There's no way he doesn't have 4 land skill. Right? It could be crazy. Well, we can always give it to Albert. Albert can use it. He's done more than... He's done so many attacks. There's no way he'd still have Fallen skill. I just want to look at my battle power. Not allowed. Not allowed unless I'm on a mission. Let's get on that. Let's go looking at the temple. I hope me just wearing like a crazy person into... I should be trying to... Like, the first thing I was doing was not talking at all. That was wrong. The second thing I was doing was just talking, like as if a faucet had been turned on and just words were spilling out. Why I actually wanted the key middle ground here is that I talk about the things that the characters in the video game are talking about, so everyone can understand what's going on in the video game. That might be the trick. To be honest, sometimes when... Look, I'm from the north. I'm from the streets. When rich people are talking, that just gets filtered out of my brain. I'm not supposed to pay attention to that. It's outside my my bank balance. It's outside my jurisdiction. The Prolls should mind their own business, really, is what I think. Oh yeah, I know that guy. It's Arthur. You gotta be careful when you're using Arthur. If he gets hit, all of his armor will fall off. And he'll be running around in his boxes. It's a little gamer joke. I'm pretty sure I've done a strange Ghosts and Goblins reference before in one of these videos. Not this series specifically. I'm pretty sure I've done it in one of them, though. I'm pretty sure I've done it in one of them. Might have been a Pirates. Did I say that in Pirates? And this is Ruby. These both suspiciously have, you know, portraits that look slightly better than the generic portraits, and they've got unique little guys down there. That's interesting. Isn't that interesting? Do you think that might be important? We won't find out this time. That sounds like a next time issue for me. We're gonna carry the ladies' medicine. Well, they are. We don't know them. They could be anyone. Ruby's an interesting character. Now that she's a character, you know, no spoilers here. I'm a bit, me and the gang are playing through Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium's one of my absolute favorite games, like, of all time. It's probably... All my favorite games are at least, like, 10 or 15 years old, except for Cruelty Squad and Disco Elysium. Those are, like, the two games that have been released in the last 15 years that are worth playing. If you want reviews of video games from me, those are the two. All the other ones are bad. Anthology of the Killer, play that, actually. That's the 3 video games that are good. Everything else, like... When will Resident Evil 4 release? That might be the last good game. Last of the generation of people making games that are good. Resident Evil 1 through 3 are also on the good games list. And the first remake. Would that be before or after 4? I think before. Yeah, we're on the GameCube, right? My name's Arthur. I'm Ruby. Sorry, I was drinking. Arthur's a ronin, a samurai with no master. Wanders the land. Looking for menial work. There is no disease. Oh yeah, the orphanage is getting poisoned. That is kind of a... That is kind of an issue that we should probably see into. Maybe Reese could get out of bed for this one if he really focused on it, really put some effort in. Someone might be poisoning the river. Yeah, no, put in a word with Reese. Do we want Volo for this one? I probably shouldn't hire Volo until chapter 2. If I didn't hire him for the first one, he would have made that first one a breeze, by the way. He would have soloed that boss easy. Like, Dean soloed that boss, but Dean struggled. Dean was 1 inch from death when he landed that last hit. He was right on the brink. He almost needed Sherlock to come and save him. That's how fucked Dean was. Also, if I hire a new person, I don't know how many slots I'm gonna get, but like, I'm not sending Sherlock out there with with the bow and arrow that's about to break. Wait, what's he gonna do? 1, he's Sherlock. 2, he doesn't have a bow anymore. What's he gonna do? I guess I could buy him a new bow. Do we spend money on Sherlock? Do we do that? We have a new mission, I believe. Yeah, we can accept the mission. I'll probably look over the gear. I think some people are actually starting to run out of weapons already, and it's not what you'd ideally like to see. Edel's got 2 spears. He's got a 2-spear situation. Albert's flush with weapons, up to his eyeballs in weapons. Dean might be getting that log splitter we talked about last episode. I have been watching these back through to do the minor amount of of editing we have been doing. Let me just why can't I find you? Okay, there you are. Yeah, do you want to hold on to these wooden arrows? We'll do anywhere close to the amount of damage an iron arrow does, but you know, crossbow's pretty beefy. Could definitely finish someone off with one of those. No reason we just ignore them completely. Like, we have those arrows, whether we want to use them or not. They're still there, so we might as well make the best of it. If we're gonna believe in Dean as hard as I'd like to believe in Dean, as hard as I'd like us to trust Dean, probably it's time to get him a log splitter. And we are pretty good on cash right now. Not a lot to buy until at least chapter 2. I don't even know if much shows up in chapter 2, but there's definitely not much to buy in chapter 1. No point buying horses now, because I panicked when I misclicked there. It's fine, I just walked into my bedroom by accident. I do that in real life all the time. It's nothing you can't come back from. Do you ever just walk into a room and forget why you came in? That's the energy I want my channel to bring. I want no one to know how they got here or why they're currently here.